Welcome back, everyone. We're back again. Just checking out the new Unearthed Arcana, the new Bard and Paladin subclasses. We'll just dive straight into it as per usual. Of course, just mention this is playtest content. Like you can use in your own home games and whatnot, but it's not permitted in Avengers League and stuff like that. But if they do tend to go with it, then it'll become an official material in whatever book they release next. I imagine probably further down the pipeline. But so let's get into the Bardic College. So at third level, a Bard gains the Bardic College feature. Here's a playtest option for that feature, the College of Eloquence. Adherents of the College of Eloquence master the art of oratory. Persuasion is regarded as a high art, and a well-reasoned, well-spoken argument often proves more powerful than objective truth. These bards wield a blend of logic and theatrical wordplay, winning over skeptics and detractors with logical arguments and plucking at heartstrings to appeal to the emotions of entire audiences. So it seems more like of a debater of sorts, which I suppose is good. Most bards, I suppose bards tend to be more musically based. This one, they tend to be more theatricals, like actors and whatnot. So that'd be a cool little thing if people want to go down. So at third level, we get the feature Universal Speech. You have gained the ability to speak and reason with any creature. As a bonus action, you can expend one of your uses of Bardic Inspiration. When you do so, roll your Bardic Inspiration die and choose a number of creatures within 60 feet of you that you can see equal to the roll. For 10 minutes, the chosen creatures can magically understand you regardless of the language you speak and have advantage on charisma checks made to influence them. This feature even works on creatures that don't speak any languages. Oh, that's interesting. That's very cool, actually. Very cool. So it could be like maybe an actor who acts out in force and whatnot, use your feature and inspire all the animals around you. It's kind of like in Snow White, I guess. Like getting is it Snow White or Cinderella and getting all the animals to help clean the house and whatnot. I think it was Snow White. But that kind of video would be kind of cool. Although she did kind of sing in that, so it's a bit up in the air, but just kind of getting to influence them and maybe in that kind of regard and kind of like pouring your heart and soul into your words and get them on your side. But let's get into the next feature, Soothing Words. You can cast calm emotions without expending a spell slot. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your charisma modifier. You regain all expended uses of this feature when you finish a long rest. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm not actually too sure on calm emotions, but I imagine it kind of lowers any transgressions against you or makes people unlikely to attack you, if I was to guess based off the name. Then at 6th level, we have Undeniable Logic. 6th level College of Eloquence feature. You can spin words laced with magic into a knot of reasoning that can be encouraging or impossible to follow. As a bonus action, you can expend one of your uses of Bardic Inspiration. When you do so, choose a creature that you can see within 60 feet of you that can hear you, then roll your Bardic Inspiration die and choose one of the following. The creature takes psychic damage equal to the number you roll on your Bardic Inspiration die, and the creature must succeed on an intelligence saving throw against your spell, save DC, or have disadvantage on the next saving throw it makes before the end of your turn, or next turn. The creature regains hit points equal to the number on your Bardic Inspiration die, and the creature has advantage on the next saving throw it makes before the end of its next turn. Okay, that's cool. So you can kind of make your enemies at disadvantage and give your teammates advantage. That's a cool little feature. Infectious Inspiration. When a creature adds one of your Bardic Inspiration dice to its ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, and the roll fails, the creature can keep the Bardic Inspiration die. Okay, that's cool. In addition, when a creature adds one of your Bardic Inspiration dice to its ability check, attack roll, saving throw, and the roll succeeds, you can use your reaction to encourage a different creature other than yourself that can hear you within 60 feet of you, giving it a Bardic Inspiration die without expending any of your Bardic Inspiration uses. You can use this reaction a number of times equal to your charisma modifier, minimum of 1, and you gain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. Well, that's kind of cool. So you could theoretically have 5 extra uses of your Bardic Inspiration a day, like up to a maximum, because you can have only up to 5 unless you have something that allows you to increase your bonus past 20. Okay, yeah, that seems pretty well-rounded. Yeah, Universal Speech is very handy. Soothing Words, Undeniable Logic. These seem kind of cool. It seems kind of bland though. Maybe you could do it a couple other fine tweak fine tweaks to it, like, because this is your only really damage thing, and then you have Soothing Words, which is like a free spell, and then you have Infectious Inspiration, which is 5 extra Bardic Inspirations. I don't know. It looks good, but I feel like it could just do another bit of flavor to it or something. That's just my opinion anyways. So yeah, Sacred Oath. The 3rd level Paladin gets the Sacred Oath feature. Here is the playtest option for that feature, the Oath of Heroism. Okay, so the Oath of Heroism is an affirmation of a destined path, one laid out for you by divine hands. For whatever reason, a god or a group of gods has included you in their machinations. You are not a reluctant hero, but one who fully embraces the idea that great deeds are yours to achieve. You train diligently, sculpting your body and refining your skills so you're ready when destiny calls. Okay, we have 4 tenets of heroism. The tenets of the Oath of Heroism reflect a paladin's commitment to fulfilling their calling as a hero worthy of legend. Action over words, strive to be known by deeds, not words. Challenges are but tests. Every hardship serves to challenge your abilities and harden your resolve. Embrace destiny. You didn't choose this path, but it's yours to walk, and it will carry you into legend. Hone the body. Like raw stone, your body must be worked so its potential can be realized. I'm not sure that's how stone works. But anyways, you get at 3rd level, you get Oath spells. You gain Oath spells at Paladin levels listed in the Oath of Heroism spell stable. See the Sacred Oath class feature for how Oath spells work. So at 3rd level, we get Expeditious Retreat, Guiding Bolt. Expeditious Retreat doesn't seem very heroic in my eyes. Enhance Ability, Enthrall at 5th level. At 9th, we get Haste and Protection from Energy. At 13th, we get Compulsion and Freedom of Movement. And 17th, we get Commune and Conjure Volley. Oh, you think Commune would be a little bit earlier. But anyways, okay, Channel Divinity. You gain the following 2 Channel Divinity options. See the Sacred Oaths class feature for how Channel Divinity works. Are they listed somewhere else? No, maybe they mean in the actual book, because I don't see anything here. The Peerless Athlete. You can use your Channel Divinity to augment your athleticism with Divine Favor. As a bonus action, you gain advantage on all strength, athletics, and dexterity acrobatics checks for the next 10 minutes. That's kind of cool. And Legendary Strike. You can use your Channel Divinity as a bonus action to guide your attacks for 1 minute. Your weapon attacks score a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20 on the d20. Okay, that's cool as well. It's not too bad. I like the Peerless Athlete. That's kind of a bit of everything. You could go like, oh, we're having a strength competition or some sort of endurance test. That'd be a cool one. And then Legendary Strike obviously for combat. Mighty Deed, 7th level Oath of Heroism feature. Your actions on the battlefield can supernaturally boost your allies and demoralize your enemies. Whenever you score a critical hit or reduce a creature to 0 hit points, you can choose one or more creatures that you can see within 30 feet of you. Up to a number equal to your charisma modifier, minimum of 1 creature. All the chosen creatures are affected by one of the following effects on your choice. The creature gains temporary hit points equal to 1d6 plus your charisma modifier, minimum of 1 temporary hit point. And the creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC or be frightened of you until the start of your next turn. It's not too bad. Once you've used this feature, you can't use it again until the start of your next turn. Okay. This seems kind of cool, but a little bit weak. I suppose to heal someone, that's kind of cool. So the minimum you can heal them is 1. So at least you can always heal an ally if you go down, but whenever you score a critical hit or reduce a creature to 0. So you're not wasting an action to do it, so it is a kind of cool little feature. Glorious Defense, 15th level Oath of Heroism feature. Your Blessed Glory on the battlefield can misdirect an attack when a creature you can see hits you at an attack roll. You can use your reaction to gain a bonus to AC against that attack, potentially causing it to miss you. The bonus equals your charisma modifier plus 1. If the attack misses, you can make 1 weapon attack against the attacker as part of this reaction. Well, that's kind of cool. It would have been cool if you could have got it without having to the bonus equals your charisma modifier, minimum plus 1. Okay, so even if you have 0, you still get 1, but I imagine if you have 5, so that's a kind of dependent on what your charisma modifier is, because most paladins tend to go for Strength and con as their main, and then charisma is the third main stat. So unless you're going to be a charismatic fighter or something. And then at 20th level we get Living Myth. You can now empower yourself with the legends, whether true or exaggerated, told of your great deeds. As a bonus action, you gain the following benefits for 10 minutes. You are blessed with otherworldly comeliness, gaining advantage on all charisma checks. Once on each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack and miss, you can cause that attack to hit instead. If you fail a saving throw, you can use your reaction to succeed instead. Once you use this feature, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I would maybe make, once you hit 20th level, because you're a 20th level character, like you're pretty much like a demigod of sorts. I know you're not actually demigod, there's like races and monsters like that, but just in terms of your character and where they're at and like being renowned for stuff, I would say you're blessed with otherworldly comeliness and getting advantage on all charisma checks would just be a default thing when you hit 20th level, and when you use your bonus reaction you get those effects. The other two, I would just give the gaining advantage on all checks, so a bit of a strange one. That'd just be my opinion, because I think at 20th level you want something to be a little bit overpowered, and I'm finding that this class is quite lackluster of sorts. Like, it's very good in combat, but outside of it you want a little bit more meat to the bones. But obviously that's just my opinion. But yeah, they seem okay. The Sacred Oath of Heroism seems good. Maybe just a tweaker here or two, but it's definitely more well-rounded than the Bardic one. I find the Bardic one is, I feel like it's missing like a feature or two, or just a little bit extra in the individual feats. I think it's a little bit lackluster in comparison to some of the other ones. But I suppose it's being a talker is all in roleplay elements as well, so that could be the debacle for it. It's like, well, like if you're going to be a talker, be a role player, and you get maybe more inspiration and stuff out of your DM. But I think there should be a little more features and stuff to it, because it feels very light for my liking, especially for a feature, or not a feature, subclass. You want a little bit more to it in comparison to other colleges. But yeah, sure, I'll end the video there. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.